Hey guys, this is Coach Jamie. This is Marilyn here. Welcome to the Universal Gymnastics Home Learning Program. We're going to start off with our warm-up. Do some high knees. You ready? We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to jump in some circles. Can you put your arms up? We're going to jump all the way around one way. Then we're going to stop. We're going to go the other way. Very good. Let's do some jumping jacks. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then arm circles. We're going to swim forward. There's a shark behind you. Swim fast. Swim, swim, swim. And backwards. Very good. Squat pikes. We're going to bend down like this, touch the floor. And then we're going to pike and see if you can get your knees straight. And then back down. We're going to do that 5 times. 3. All the way up. Straight knees. 4. 5. And then we're going to roll our neck out. Many times as you want. And then ankles, hands on hips, feet together. Go up and down on your tippy toes. We're just going to do 5. And then wrists, put your hands together. Roll out your wrists. Very good. We're going to do tabletops. If you can do a bridge. Do you know how to do a bridge? Yes. Show me a bridge. This is the advanced preschool version. And come down. Tabletop, put your hands behind you. Push up, see if you can make a table with your belly button to the sky. Alright guys, today we're going to do a little recap of what we did last week in preschool class. We're going to start with some forward rolls, but first we want to learn that roll shape. So I'm going to have Marilyn lay on her back right now. Grab your knees. Make a little ball with your body. Now rock up and down, up and down, up and down. All the way up, feet to the floor, squeeze your feet together. And can you stand up? Like this. If you can get them to keep their feet together the whole time, that's perfect. So we're going to start with forward rolls. You want to turn and face this way? So feet together, hands on the floor flat. Bend knees. Show me a forward roll. If you can get them to reach forward or grab their knees, but squeeze their feet together the whole time, that'd be perfect. Do one more. If they get stuck on their back, then just have them stay there and rock back and forth. Do one more. Squeeze your feet together. You're trying to get them to stay away from this and using the floor to get up. So we want them either here or reaching forward. Very good. And now we're going to move on to straddle rolls, which I think we covered last week too. So back up just a little bit. Show me a straddle with straight legs. And hands down flat. Look through your legs. Keep your head tucked the whole time. Roll towards me and then land in your straddle with your hands up front like a pancake. Just like that. Sit up tall, sit up tall. Really focusing on straight knees, pointed toes, sitting up really tall, straight body. Very good. Go back and try it again. Straight legs. Look through your body and point your toes. There you go. That's good. And one more time. If you have an advanced preschooler and they can get up to their feet and land in the same position that they started in, that's a lot harder. And it's more like a beginner skill, but if you have a preschooler that can do this and land, put your hands back down. They'll kind of land here. She's in a really big straddle, and you really only need to be about here. All right, now we're going to work on backwards rolls. Remember those? If you can get them to roll all the way over to their feet, that's the end goal. So you're going to remember like you're carrying pizza or pancakes. Yeah? You're going to keep your feet together. You're going to carry your pizzas like this. Have them keep their hands there. Some preschoolers can only get to here. Some beginners can only get to there. So you've got to teach them to roll a little bit faster. Try one more. Carry your pancakes. There you go. Roll fast. Fast. And push. And squeeze your legs together. If they can't squeeze their legs together, then you can also do this in a straddle position where you land just like we did the forward straddle, right? But you have to roll faster. Hands flat like pancakes. If you don't roll fast, you get stuck right here. Push. Very good. All right, now we're going to work on cartwheels, but first I want to address handstands. Okay, can you do a handstand? So it's really important that they can hold their body weight with their arms. If they can't, go back to what we did last week where we just did these kicks. We did both legs. We kept our hands on the floor. Down flat. And just keep them there. Kick 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Switch legs. 1, down. So can you do that? Put your favorite foot up front. And hands down flat. Very good. Straight arms. Now just kick and get this foot off the floor. So you're going to kick like that. Don't have them bring their feet together yet, because this is a whole lot easier to do, and it's just better form. They'll learn the handstand in time. Do one more. Look at my foot. Just barely pushes. It's really just to make sure that they can hold their own body weight. All right, guys, we're going to work on cartwheels with Marilyn here. So first of all, when they start their cartwheel, you want to make sure that they know that their belly button should be facing forward, arms up like this, right? When they reach for their cartwheel, they're going to reach far away, and their hands are going to twist. Not handstand hands, they're going to kind of twist to the side. All right, so we're going to go hand, hand, foot, foot. See how she put both hands down at the same time? We're going to try to go hand, hand, foot, foot. Ready? Try it again. Straight arms, hand, hand, foot, foot. Good. When you're finished, can you face the opposite way? So when you teach a cartwheel, if they start facing one way, when they finish, they should be facing the other way with their arms up, landing basically in the same body position that you started with. Can you do that? Straight arms. Very good. For stars today, we're going to get stars in cartwheels, okay? All right, so you're going to start on this side again. For preschoolers, if they can learn hand placement and do hand, hand, and land on the other side of something, they don't have to land with their feet. There you go. You can land with your feet together. That's fine. That's going to be 1 star today. For 2 stars, they're going to learn hand, hand, foot, foot. So that feet land at different times. So Marilyn's going to try that again. Arms up. Where are you supposed to land when you're done? Facing the blue wall. Yeah, you're going to be here, but your body's going to be looking like this. Okay? There you go. That was good. But your arms have to be up. So 2 stars is hand, hand, foot, foot on the other side. Not together, foot, foot. And then 3 stars, if you can stack something up on this side where their belly's going to face, they can't touch it. So if they can get all the way over like a rainbow instead of going to the side, that's going to be 3 stars. Do it again. If you have pillows or something that you can stack up on this side, or blankets or stuffed animals, you can give them some kind of object. That'd be great, because it helps their brain to know what they have to get across, and it makes them kick harder. Something else that you can do at home, come back on this side. If you have chalk or pieces of tape that you can put on the kitchen on the floor, you can do foot, foot, because that's how we start. Put something here for their hands, even if it's just a piece of tape, and then foot, foot on the other side too, right? Because it's hand, hand, foot, foot. That's what we want to teach the little preschoolers when they do cartwheels. Do 1 more, and then we're going to finish up with cartwheels. All right. Now Marilyn and I are going to do some beam with you. If you have a piece of tape at home that you can put on the kitchen floor, any straight line will do. You guys can do this outside. We're not going upside down. We're just going to do walks, and we're going to do a little bit of jumps today. So when you teach them to walk on a straight line, you want to teach them with their head up, looking forward, and their arms out, squeezing their shoulders together in the back. Right? So head up, look towards me. Very good. When you walk on a straight line on beam, you want to make sure that you're walking with your toes pointed out, not in. Can you try that with straight legs? We really want to see straight legs if we can. Can you do the straight legs? Straight. Like you have Barbie doll legs. That's what we tell the kids. Barbie doll legs, because they can't bend their knees, usually. All right, now we're going to do side walks. Those you can also do in releve. On tippy toe. Face that direction. Okay, now. We're going to try with straight legs. See how hard it is for Marilyn to stay on the line? We're working on keeping everything on that straight line like it's a beam here at the gym. Crazy arms. Try to keep them out and squeeze your shoulders together in the back. Don't rush it. Try it again. Arms up. Arms. Straight legs. If you can get up on tippy toes, that's great. Right? Very good. And then we're going to do backwards walks. They don't have to be on toe for this. If they're an advanced preschooler and you want them to be on toe with straight legs, that's good. You're there. Same thing here. You want them to keep their head forward, not turned around looking where they're going. They need to learn to feel the beam or feel the tape behind them when they walk on the beam. Can you do it again? Keep your head forward and your arms job. For stars today, if they can walk on their tippy toes with straight legs, they get 1 star. Straight legs, locking your knees. If they can walk sideways on tippy toes, that's 2 stars. Can you do that again? Straight knees. And for sidewalks, if they need to look to the side to see where they're going, that's okay. And backwards walks, turn around. 3 stars if they can do backwards walks on their tippy toes. Head forward, straight legs, always straight legs on beam. Very good. And last for beam today, we're going to do some jumps. You can stare. So first, I just want you to jump like a bunny. Can you do that? You can put your hands here for balance, or you can put them up if you want, doesn't matter. You're going to get on your line, and just jump up and down. Trying to keep your feet as close together as possible. Very good. Now do little jumps forward, but you're trying to stay on the beam. Little jumps. Yep, all the way down. Very good. You can even teach them, more advanced preschoolers, teach them split jumps on the beam. Little tiny jumps where they pull their legs apart, so it looks like this. You do that? You can get in the middle if you want, you don't have to travel. Do it again. It's okay. Alright, now we're going to do some conditioning today. Marilyn's going to show us a plank push-up. So we're going to start with something easy for preschoolers, just a plank position but in a push-up. You want to show them? Looks like this. You can sit there. So you want to try to get their back to make a table. You want them to be flat. Their head's going to be looking. There you go. Shoulders right on top of hands. Move, not your hands. Don't move your hands. Move your body.
It's slippery.
So that's a push-up position, right? So that's what we're going to teach them. And it's also a plank. If you hold this for so long. But to teach them, get your bottom down. There you go. We're trying to make flat bodies and have them look in between their hands, not at their feet. Now we're going to do something like this. She's kind of. We're going to do a plank position, and then we're going to drop down to our belly, flat. This gives them a little break. And then we're going to have them push up and back down. You're going to have them do 5 or 10 of these. This is teaching them how to do a push-up. Tell them to lift their belly up. And then back down. But this gives them a little break. And then we're going to do tuck up. So Marilyn's going to sit on her bottom. Sit that way, that's fine. And then we're going to pull our feet up. And they can't touch the floor again 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll sit up. 6, 7, 8. Doesn't it get harder when you slow down? No. And then we're going to do some arch ups, some Superman holds. Remember the Superman? We just did do it on the floor first. There you go. Squeezing their feet together. See if they can get their knees and their feet off the floor. Do it again. Arms up by your ears. If they're having a hard time getting their feet and their arms off the floor, you can stack something up that they can lay on just to give them a visual. You lay on your belly. And then drop back down. And then lift back up. Squeeze your feet together. If they can do 10 of these, that'd be good for them. And then candlesticks. Marilyn, do you remember candlesticks? Remember the roll that we did earlier from our back? You can sit back where you were. So they're going to roll like this, up to their feet. Squeezing it, right? Now can you stand up on your feet? You have to rock a little faster. So a candlestick is this, and then stand up. So you want to teach them to squeeze their feet together, and then they're going to squeeze their bottom toes up to the ceiling. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. Toes up to the ceiling. Shoulders are going to be on the floor. Arms are going to be down. And then if they have that, then they can learn to tuck and roll and stand up on their feet like we did before. Can you do that? Arms down, squeeze. And then tuck and stand. Very good. For the stars and conditioning today, we're going to do box jumps. If you can do 5 box jumps, that's 1 star. 10 box jumps is 2 stars. And 15 box jumps is 3 stars. Can you show a box jump again? Feet together. Jump. If they're tripping over it like Marilyn just did, then you just want to make sure that the box or whatever they're jumping on is a little bit lower to make it safe. But if this is really easy and they need something higher, then you can prop a bigger box up, right? Very good. All right, guys, now it's time for some stretching and flexibility right here. So we're at a straddle. You're going to teach this position with pointed toes and straight knees. If you can get them to straddle and reach, walk their hands out as far as they can forward, but not letting their knees turn in. So you want their knees to face the ceiling. There you go. And then arms up really, really high. Stretch for your foot. If you can do this and count to 10 or have them count to 10. Marilyn's counting over here. And then other side, you want to hold your stretches for at least about 10 seconds. Feet together. Teach them the word pike. So straddle, pike. You're going to reach forward. See if they can keep their knees straight here. If they can get their nose to their knees, it's even better. And then we're going to teach them a lunge today. One foot out really far in front of you. I think we did this last week too. Now lunge forward. You're going to push your hips forward. You don't want their little knee to go over their toe. So if their knee is going forward over their toe, have them walk their foot out. Now do it. Like that. They should really feel it stretch in their hips. Push forward. Very good. And they need to hold that for 5 or 10 seconds, right? And then straighten out your leg. Put your nose on your knee. Straight leg. And then Marilyn's going to show you her split. Can you do your splits? This is something that the little ones can keep practicing. Some of them are really flexible and some of them can just do what I can do, which is about right here. One hand on each side. But more importantly, they need to know where their body should be. When you do a split, the back knee is going to stay on the floor. The front leg is going to go straight. Even if you're all the way down, back knee is still going to be on the floor. Front leg is going to be straight. Toes should be forward and pointed, not into the side. Have them do this on each side. All right, for conditioning stars today, we're going to work on our shoulders. Ready? Do this. Shake your arms out. So for one star, if they can get their arms straight behind them and scoot their bottom out, are your arms straight? That's 1 star. For 2 stars, if they can put their straight legs up to the sky and point their toes, point, point, point. That's 2 stars. For 3 stars, they can put their legs back down and try to get their fingers together in the back. I don't think I can do that. Marilyn can. That's for 3 stars today. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Can you say bye? Bye. Bye.